Sawadee and welcome to Thailand News Update. In today's news, updates posted on the Thailand Pass website. The former deputy leader of the Democrat Party, Prinn Panitchpakdi, being charged with 3 accounts of sexual assault, and the 11 p.m. curfew in Phuket being ignored by the town's nightlife. All that and more coming up. New information has now been posted on the Thailand Pass website. The slight changes, which starts today, will now allow applicants to arrive on a different date to the date originally approved in their Thailand Pass application, and their QR code as long as it's no more than 7 days either side of the original date. If you're traveling to Thailand at the moment, everyone, including Thais, need to register for a Thailand Pass, whether they are arriving under the Test and Go scheme, Sandbox scheme, or alternative quarantine programs. Here's the actual announcement. Applicants can use their approved Thailand Pass QR code to enter Thailand on different dates of arrival if the new date of arrival is within 7 days before or after the original date of arrival as indicated on the QR code. This starts from today. The Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand and airlines have already been informed. There are other rumors around more changes on the way, certainly on or before May 1st, which might be restrictions for arrivals into Thailand at this time. And in a separate column, immigration and arrival officials are trying to work out how an on-arrival ATK test would actually work, and what to do with an arrival haul of passengers waiting for their tests, especially if multiple international flights arrive at the same time. We'll update you as soon as we know. After a weekend of revelations and resignations, here's the latest about the former deputy leader of Thailand's Democrat Party, Prinn Panitchpakdi. After the courts agreeing yesterday morning to temporarily detain the former deputy leader, the Bangkok South Criminal Court has allowed him to be temporarily released. Prinn is currently on bail on the condition that he wouldn't leave the country without the court's permission. The former deputy leader posted bail surety of 700,000 baht. 3 charges have been formally filed against Prinn by Lumpini police in response to complaints from 3 women who claimed they were sexually assaulted or raped by him. In all, over 20 women have come forward over the past week accusing the former politician of sexually assaulting and harassing them. Prinn attended a hearing at Lumpini police station with his lawyer yesterday morning. The latest woman reporting Prinn is a 25-year-old girl and has lodged a complaint with city police in Chiang Mai yesterday, accusing Prinn of sexually assaulting her at a hotel there 2 years ago. The charges currently laid against the former Democrat include sexual harassment and rape. Prinn has now resigned, saying that he will vigorously fight the charges in court. The turmoil is a huge blow to the Democrats, who are fighting to stay relevant as coalition partners in the current government amid falling poll numbers.
Transferring money overseas? Sick and tired of the insane charges? Well, there's a new product to solve that problem. Try D-Money on your next international money transfer with the best rates and no added costs. Go to dmoney.com.
5 senior police officers at the Patong police station have been sidelined to office duties at the provincial HQ after a video surfaced showing a popular hotel open way past the current curfew time in Phuket. The 11 p.m. curfew in Phuket has been broadly ignored by the town's nightlife, which is battling to restart after nearly 2-year COVID hiatus. It's now been alleged that police in Patong have at times turned a blind eye to the curfew, and visitors have been enjoying the extended hours. The latest kerfuffle started after a 3-minute video clip surfaced of a big party well past the closing time at Patong's not-so-secret party venue, the Patong Bay Hill Resort Hotel. The video has already had over 300,000 views and 2,300 comments, all in Thai language as far as we can see. Police Lieutenant General Surachet Hakpan, aka Big Joke, now operating as Thailand's Assistant National Police Chief, reported yesterday that 5 senior police at the Patong police station would now be moved to desk jobs at the provincial HQ, whilst a full investigation continues into the hotel's alleged violations and the senior police that allegedly allowed it to continue. The police sidelined include the Patong station police and senior deputies. The lawyer who shot the video claimed in this video that large bribes may have been paid. In a somewhat ironic fallout from the incident, some 50 staff from the hotel then protested along Bangla Road in Patong on Saturday night to rally against the shooting and posting of the 3-minute video, and to demand a change to the current opening hours. Signs read, "We are hungry and we don't want to go jobless." The protest taking place around the current 11 p.m. closing time, which has not been rigidly enforced over recent months. The hotel in question has responded by claiming that the lawyer had shot the video without any permission. They claim that the exposure of the video could harm the prospects of hotel staff. With daily COVID numbers plunging over the past 2 and a bit weeks, from around 28,000 on April 1st to less than 17,000 today, the government are still telling Thais to prepare for a post-Songkran surge of new cases. Over the weekend, Thailand's PM Prayut Chan-o-cha ordered the country's health institutes to prepare for a spike in COVID-19 infections following the Songkran holiday, as people return to work from their long break with families and friends at home. This includes the Ministry of Public Health and other state agencies. One leading doctor speculated the post-Songkran spike could reach up to 100,000 cases a day in a worst-case scenario. But even though there's been a massive drop in new cases, the number of COVID-related deaths continues to trend upward, with the number of deaths now into their 9th day over 100 in this last Omicron surge. Today, there were 124 new deaths reported in the past 24 hours. A spokesperson reports that PM Prayut is confident that Thailand has adequate medical supplies and healthcare resources, even if there are any possible surges of post-Songkran. Thailand's National Health Security Office also has more staff working on its hotline to meet the expected demand for help with COVID-19 care and advice after the Songkran festival. Most Thais returned from their Songkran break over the weekend. Some people dragged out a full 9-day break, including the weekends before and after this year's official Songkran public holidays. And here we are back at work today. The Thai Gulf island of Koh Pha Ngan drew 10,000 plus tourists to the shores of Hat Rin for its full moon party on Saturday. Well, sort of into Sunday as well. The huge monthly beach party hadn't been held in full since the COVID-19 pandemic first broke out 2 years ago. Historically, the party was held on the night of, before, or after every full moon. This year, the party coincided with Songkran and Easter, making it a popular destination for people who had the time off and wanted to come back to the iconic beach rave. Ferries departing to the island were fully booked, according to ferry operators, and most of the partiers were foreigners. The next 3 full moon parties are scheduled for Monday, May 16th, Tuesday, June 14th, and Friday, July 15th. Tickets to the party can be bought upon entry for 100 baht each, and you might be asked to show your vaccination history, Thailand pass, or take an ATK test if you're not vaccinated. And that wraps up the morning news for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the latest news around Thailand. Also, check out the boxes here to watch other interesting shows that we have lined up for you. I'm Natty from the Thaiger. Sawadee ka.